So, all right, this question is testing your understanding on the concept of Graham's law of diffusion. We have a gas X diffuses twice as fast as gas Y with relative molecular mass of 112. Calculate the relative molecular mass of X. Now, as I said, we are trying to examine, the question is trying to examine your understanding on diffusion of gases. Okay? When you have two or more gases and you are trying to compare their rate of diffusion. According to Graham's law of diffusion, Graham's law states that that the rate of diffusion of a gas is inversely proportional to the square root of its molecular mass. So mathematically, Graham's law is rate rate R is proportional to what? To the is inversely proportional to the square root of the molar mass or the molecular weight of a particular gas. So what does this imply? This implies that the rate is equals to k over square root of m if we remove the proportionality and introduce a constant. And the implication of this is that we can obtain k to be what? To be r square root of m. Okay, from here, when if we are comparing two or more gases, then we could say R1 root M1 is equals to what? R2 root M2, right? And if we rearrange this, we could say R1 divided by R2 is going to be equals to the square root of M2 all over the square root of M1. So this is a relation that shows the relationship between the rate of diffusion and the molecular weight of two gases, gas 1 and gas 2. Okay, we can also develop this a little bit more in that the rate of diffusion of a gas is actually the amount of that gas in volumes that diffuse over time. Let's say divided by time, meaning that rate is volume divided by time. So, meaning for the first gas 1, rate 1 can be written as what? V1 over T1. And the second one, gas 2, let's say R2 can be written as what? V1, V2 over 2, so if we, over T2, sorry, V2 over T2. Now, if we are trying to make comparisons, let's assume we have the same volume of the same gas, the same volume of different gases. That is, let's take a kind of case where V1 is exactly the same as V2. What do we now have? In that case, we will see that um, if you cross multiply here, you will get V1 to be R1 T1 and V2 will be what? R2 times T2. So if V1 and V2 are the same, then it's sufficient for us um, to say that R1 T1 is equals to R2 T2 at that condition. And is that the consequence of that is that if we rearrange, we could say R1 over R2 is exactly equals to T2 over T1. All right. Then we could now see that R1 over R2, we can substitute T2 over T1 here in place of R1 over R2, so that we can have a new formula. T2 over T1 is equals to root M2 over square root of M1. Okay, but in this particular context, what we have is and relating rate and molecular weight of a particular given two different given gases. Now, having gone through the concept of Graham's law, now let's apply it to solve the question. Now, We have gas X and gas Y diffusing. Gas X diffuses twice as fast as gas Y with relative molecular mass of 112. Calculate the relative molecular mass of X. So let's assume our X is our gas 1 and our Y is our gas 2. So in that case, it means the rate of diffusion of gas 1, of gas 2, of gas 1 is given to be twice that of gas 2. Okay, from this first statement, a gas X diffuses twice as fast as gas. That means rate of the first gas is double of the rate of the second gas. Okay, so in that context, we can now use our formula R1 over R2 is equals to the square root of M2 over M1. Now, M2 is given, the mass of the gas Y is given to be 112. So we have our R1 is now 2R2 divided by R2 equals the square root of M2 is given to be 112 divided by our M1, which is not given. So the ideal thing to do here is this, to take the square root of both sides. Or first, let's eliminate R2. R2 can be eliminated such that we now have 2 equals to the square root of 112 divided by M1. So an ideal thing to do is to square both sides so that we can remove the square root on the right hand side. So if we square this and you square the entire term here, okay, eventually we have 4 equals 102 divided by M1. So you can cross multiply so that you can have 4 M1 equals to 112, then M1 is 112 divided by 4. And if you calculate this, this gives you 28. So the relative molecular mass of the gas X has been calculated to be 28. So that gives us that's the end of that question. However, there are some, if you understand what we have explained so far, the concept of Graham's law, now use this idea to answer these questions. So if you have understood what has been explained in this question, you should be able to solve this practice problem. So lay your hands on these questions so that you can cement your understanding on Graham's law of diffusion. You can let me know your answers in the comment section. Also, if there are specific topics that you want me to specifically solve problems and give you practice problems on, do let me know them in the what, in the comment section. So see you in the next class.